MahaDAO is creating a currency that performs better than inflation. And with me is the creator of the currency, Steve Enamakil. And Steve, I was just telling you, your timing may be unbelievable because we're starting to see inflation. So let's back up a little bit. Tell me about MahaDAO, what its purpose is, and why you decided to create it.
Awesome. Thank you for having me, Jane. Right. I'm going to quickly explain to you what is MahaDAO. So MahaDAO is a cryptocurrency project that is aiming to create the world's first value coin. In the cryptocurrency space, we have seen many different kinds of currencies. We've seen stable coins, we've seen volatile currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But a value coin is something new. It is fundamentally very different from what a cryptocurrency market has seen. And essentially, it is trying to solve and answer the problem of inflation, which is basically, can we create something that is stable, that can be used as a store of value and a medium of exchange, but at the same time fight the current inflation crisis that we have today. So if you look at what in the crypto space today, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these cryptocurrencies that serve more of a use case of being a store of value than a medium of exchange. Mm-hmm. And then you have the US dollar, the fiat currencies that serve as a medium of exchange, but suffer through massive inflation. So basically, we are creating a currency that has like the best of both, right? Which is a good store of value and a medium of exchange that, performs better than inflation.
Mm-hmm. So why did you think this was important to do this? I mean, give me your background, and inflation's been a hot topic. I mean, did you kind of foresee this, and what made you think inflation was coming?
So sure. So a lot of, so my background is computer science and economics. The motivation for a lot of this is precisely how the current federal governments have handled the coronavirus crisis. And the response was to simply print more fiat currency. And also the fact that where the crypto space is today, if you look at currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they mostly don't serve the purpose of buying a cup of coffee anymore, right? It's more to the narrative for these cryptocurrencies have shifted from being a medium of exchange to more store of value, right? And so we decided that, hey, there is a gap here, that why don't we create something that could sort of do both? And in the crypto space, there have been different attempts in trying to create such a currency. And of course, the coronavirus pandemic accelerated the need for creating something that, could fight inflation. We just decided that, it's time that we created something and took a step forward in doing that. So that's where we came up with MahaDAO in creating the world's first value coin.
Mm-hmm. What are some use cases?
So particularly the way current use cases is to use it as a store of value and medium of exchange, and the currency that we are launching, it's called ARTH, and the use case primarily is focused on the crypto and the DeFi sector initially for the first 1 year. But as the project matures and as the coin grows, we will see use cases in government institutions as the project evolves, right? So initially the use cases are in the crypto and the DeFi sector, but as the project evolves, you will see retail, institution, and government use cases propping up as well.
Well, sure. I mean, I can see pension funds investing in something like this if it's a hedge against inflation, if we're actually heading into some long-term inflationary times.
Absolutely.
So where do you see MahaDAO in 3 years?
So sure. So MahaDAO is starting off as a cryptocurrency project, but really we see MahaDAO as a movement that expands and really takes place into defining the actual a true global currency, right? We see MahaDAO creating value coin, the value coin narrative, and pushing that forward, and having adoption from major different governments, communities, nations, right? So we really do see MahaDAO to be at the center of the inflation narrative. we also do see MahaDAO to be one of the strong, powerful forces, decentralized forces pushing forward a currency that, really could be the most effective currency in the world, right? In the future, probably. So MahaDAO today is a decentralized community. It could grow to the likes of Bitcoin or Libra. That's something we foresee in terms of how decentralized it could be, of how disruptive it could be in its nature.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you so much, Stephen, for joining us.
Thank you, Jane, for having me.